Oh.
A quest for adventure. That's really all it took. My brothers and I decided we needed a break from our normal routines. So we packed up and headed out for a short vacation to the beautiful oceanside town of Florence, Oregon. They were the ones who came up with the idea, made the reservations, the travel plans, and funded the expedition. I am the youngest, so I am the most special little boy. Like most trips with family or friends, it quickly turned out to be one of those experiences you can look back on and laugh about for years to come. Everyone vacations differently, but for us, this trip became a lot more about making lasting memories. When we first pulled up to our Airbnb, we knew this trip was going to be different. None of us had ever stayed in a place quite like this before, had all these niceties, like a Roomba. It honestly entertained us more than it should have. In the view, we were right on the river, watching the water drift by as the sun set. The next morning, we woke up early for our first big adventure, kayaking. There was a local tourist spot where you could kayak all the way to the ocean. We thought, yeah, we can handle that. We knew ball. 2 hours later, sore shoulders, questionable confidence, we finally reached the ocean. The view made it worthwhile. Wide open water, salty air, and that feeling of accomplishment you only get by pushing through something difficult. But then we remembered we had to kayak all the way back. Another 2 hours in the sun left us tired, sunburned, and ready to collapse. When we finally made it back to the Airbnb, we didn't even pretend we weren't exhausted. Break time was mandatory. The next day brought a new challenge, sandboarding. None of us had ever done it before. So we started by trying to balance on the boards. That went about as well as you'd expect. Lots of falling, lots of sand in places sand shouldn't be. Eventually, a few of us managed to stay upright for a second or two, but after many failed attempts, we decided sitting down was way more fun. Once we switched to that, we were flying down the dunes, laughing the whole way. In the attempt to master the dunes, my brother managed to tear his entire shirt back open. His limbs flailed. He toppled forward and he rolled further down the dune than he ever managed to make it on his board. Comical stuff. Glad it was documented. But there's no way we would ever forget that. The sun was beating down on us hard, so we retreated back to the air-conditioned Hyundai Elantra. Sweat-covered, sand-coated, sunburnt on top of yesterday's sunburns. We decided to reward ourselves with ice cream. Well earned, in my opinion. Overall, our trip to Florence was full of new experiences, from arriving at the Airbnb, enjoying the river view, to kayaking all the way to the ocean, to trying our best and sometimes failing at sandboarding. Every day brought something new and exciting. Everyone vacations differently, but for us, this trip was about making memories we'll carry with us for a long time. And in the end, that's what made it unforgettable.